All right, tonight, Democrats aren't just turning a blind eye to allegations of fraud. They are also more than happy to shield violent criminals. Let's look at Illinois as an example. They released more than 1,700 criminals from jail with active ICE detainers, helping them avoid deportation. A left-wing judge even released illegal immigrant Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the Democrats' favorite illegal immigrant, despite his alleged gang and trafficking ties. Oh, and his own wife accused him of spousal abuse. Abrego Garcia, you know, the Maryland man, has become a folk hero on the left, despite a very seedy history that includes domestic battery allegations, again, by his own wife. Maybe even more concerning for anyone that drives a car, the federal government just discovered the state of New York handed out more than half of all their commercial truck driving licenses to illegal immigrants. Remember the case in Florida? They found out the guy that killed 3 people, illegal immigrant from California, Washington driver's license, California driver's license, couldn't speak English, couldn't read road signs. Take a look.
I don't like that I have to do this, but the law requires me to do this. I'm going to give New York 30 days, because that's what the law requires, to come into compliance with the rules that have been long-standing at the Department of Transportation. If they come into compliance, we're going to work with them. If New York refuses to come into compliance, because Kathy Hochul, for some reason, believes that we should have unqualified truck drivers on American roadways, we are going to pull tens of millions of dollars as phase 1 for the state of New York.
Now, safety does remain a top concern for the administration. Why not the states? I don't know. Now, this includes protections against the new wave of political violence on the left. Take a look. This week, the DHS arrested 2 New Jersey twins who threatened to shoot ICE officers. Tom Homan saying threats against ICE officers now up a whopping 1,200%. Well, anyway, my next guest, DHS Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs, Tricia McLaughlin. Well, you got your own threat this week. I'm sorry. I was very sorry to hear it. I hope you are taking all the necessary, you know, means and measures to protect yourself.
Oh, absolutely, Sean, and thank you so much for having me. These individuals are cowards, and so are the activists and agitators out there who did this to our law enforcement every single day, and they're emboldened by the sanctuary city politicians like Gavin Newsom and like J.B. Pritzker and others who really encourage this kind of violence through their rhetoric. If you're calling law enforcement Nazis, the Gestapo, modern-day slave patrol, then crazy people are going to do crazy things and take matters into their own hands. But we're not bending the knee. We're not slowing down for a second. Our ICE law enforcement has been incredibly successful under Secretary Noem and President Trump. We're looking at over 2 million illegal aliens to exit this country in just 1 year. It's really remarkable, Sean.
All right, so you have these commercial driver's licenses, and we're finding out many of the people that get them, they can't read English, they don't understand or speak English. That's number one. Tulsi Gabbard reported this week that 2,000 of the Afghan refugees that Joe Biden let in have ties to terrorism. And we had testimony before Congress this week, 18,000 known or suspected terrorists in the country. When do the people that facilitate things like a commercial license, when are they held accountable? How are they not aiding and abetting and allowing this happening, especially when people are dying?
This sure looks like aiding and abetting, and I actually want to bring up a very important statistic to the American people. Out of Sanctuary City, California, under Gavin Newsom, since January 20th, 3,781 violent criminal illegal aliens have been released from California jails onto the streets of California. That includes 27 murders and over 130 sexual predators. Sean, these are criminals that were locked up in Gavin Newsom's California, and then instead of working with ICE, they released them into the communities to create more victims and really terrorize California and other cities in America. There has to be some accountability here. We will continue to call this out time and time again and flood the zone with our law enforcement agents because these sanctuary city politicians refuse to actually do their jobs and protect constituents. But to your point, it sure looks like there's aiding and abetting going on, and we have to look at the legal options here.
All right, Tricia, I hope you stay safe and secure. I'm sorry about the Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.